Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today I'm going to tell you what I think about Armaf. So Armaf is well known for the Club de Nuit line, especially with Club de Nuit Intense Man, not to confuse with Club de Nuit Intense or Club de Nuit Man, which are other fragrances that they have. It's known other for fragrance, mainly these ones. So being a fragrance clone house, specifically the type of fragrance they make, cannot really say much about it because it's actually not their fragrance that they're making. Saying if I enjoy Club de Nuit Intense Man, the type of fragrance it is, would be basically saying if I like what Creed is doing because it's Creed ripoff. But still, I'm gonna be doing my review of the business, the brand, the fragrance still. I think what they do seems to be really like there's a line with one side all the good stuff, the other side all the bad stuff, and it's just up to us to figure out what is good, what is bad. A good example for that is Craze, that is absolutely horrible. Some people say it's really nice, but I really don't understand why they think it's nice, because it's not. It smells bad, like rotten almond or something. Well, it's well known that their fragrance are divisive. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, and I think it's not a good thing. When you look at a company, of course, there will be things that you won't really enjoy. If I would just go with Armani, the whole Acqua di Gio line, I don't really enjoy it. I can understand that people will love it, and as an everyday fragrance, they're good. They're nice fragrance, but I'm not too much into aquatic, and this is why I won't like specifically Acqua di Gio, but it's not because those fragrances are horrible. It's just not my type of fragrance. With Armaf, it seems to be the opposite. People will like the fragrance for what they are, but they will either like the quality or dislike the quality, and that will depend on the fragrance and not much of the people. Some of it seems to be depending on the people, like Club de Nuit Intense Man Craze. A lot of people either hate or love all of these fragrance, but mainly it seems that what they do, it's either great or horrible, and there's no in between. Like every business, they should focus on what's good and stop what's bad. I think they seems to be trying to just push more fragrance, do more release, and I can understand that when they release something new, a lot of people will want to buy this fragrance. I'm pretty sure a big part of their market is people that enjoy fragrance. I mean, like as a collector or someone that may have more than one bottle, not just like people that just want to buy something to smell good. I think their market is really people that are a little bit at least into fragrance and that whole world. But I think they should just focus on doing something good, releasing what's good, not making those bad stuff. Though I'm pretty sure they make money doing that bad stuff. That's why they're keeping doing it. But I think they serve a good purpose. Clones are not nice for the company that make fragrance, but clones are sometimes a way for people to be able to smell at least a scent profile of a fragrance. If you just take a Ventus, for example, if I look on discounters, a bottle of a Ventus is $350. For 1/10 of the price, you can have the fragrance. And just thinking of that 350, there's like 80% of the world that make this certain in a year, in a month. So clones of fragrance that are expensive, they're good. Some people, they just can't afford the real fragrance. They don't really want to pay the price of a bottle for a small can that they will be able to wear a couple times. And I understand that they have their market, they have their reason, and it's a legitimate market, especially that they all do clones and nothing bad happens to those companies, including Armaf. I know a lot of people won't agree with clones, but still, I think what they offer serve a purpose, and it's for the good of consumer. Maybe not all are fragrance, because some of them are bad. I think this is what's missing of the brand. To have some consistency. The only consistency they have is that they make a lot of release. Their consistency should be that everything is good. and that's not the case. But I think their good fragrance are good and they are worth trying. Their bad fragrance are bad and are not worth trying. It's just a matter of figuring everything out, which are good, which are bad. And for that, there's a lot of people, a lot of reviewers that talk about each of these fragrances. There's a lot of documentation. I think Armaf is a good brand if you're willing to put a little bit of effort into figuring out the fragrances that they do, if they're good or bad. That's about it. Personally, I like them. Fragrances are cheap. They're nice to review. Wouldn't start getting tons and tons of fragrance from them, but still, I think what they do is nice. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. If you have an opinion on Armaf, tell me what you think about them. So, thanks for watching and see you soon.